Student writing will often contain a misplaced modifier, a mistake that even strong writers make. Today we're going to talk about what they are and how to use them correctly. A modifier is any word or group of words we use to describe another part of a sentence. So adjectives and adverbs are both modifiers. Similarly, phrases and clauses that are used like adjectives and adverbs are also modifiers. First, let's look at sentences that use some modifiers correctly. In the sentence, the beautiful old house, beautiful and old are both modifiers. They're used as adjectives that are describing the noun house. In the sentence, the house across the street is a prepositional phrase that is modifying its noun house. And in the sentence, the house that they bought last year is a relative clause describing the noun house. Now let's look at some misplaced modifiers. When you put a word or a clause in the wrong part of the sentence, it will completely change the meaning of the sentence. So in the sentence, chasing a squirrel up a tree, my grandmother saw her cat Fluffy. The way this is written, it's saying that my grandmother is chasing the squirrel up a tree, while what we want to say is my grandmother saw her cat Fluffy chasing a squirrel up a tree. So to achieve that, we need to move the modifying phrase as close to the noun cat as possible. Now we have my grandmother saw her cat Fluffy chasing a squirrel up a tree. Next, in the sentence, she wore a pink summer hat on her head, which was much too big. This sentence suggests that it was her head that was much too big, not the hat. We can remove the phrase on her head completely because that's the only place you wear a hat, so it's implied. A clearer, more effective sentence would be, she wore a pink summer hat, which was much too big. The key to not misplacing your modifiers is to make sure your modifying word or phrase is as close to what it's trying to modify as possible. This will ensure you never misplace those modifiers again.